getting what you wanted, so just smile and wave and shut up! Is that all right?
Why have you voted for the gorgeous Billy Flynn? You're jealous.
Because he's gorgeous. I don't want him here. I want to be the only one who's gorgeous.
Billy Flynn.
Yes, Anne?
Why did it take you so long to answer the question about the gatecrasher? Particularly as you're dressed as a bouncer.
Bouncer?
All the men in Chicago dress like bouncers, aren't they? And all the women
No, they're not. No, I'm the most fully dressed in the whole show. Everybody else runs around in underwear.
Is that why you chose to play in this musical?
Some might say.
And can you sing, Billy Flynn?
Yeah.
Okay. Off you go.
Can I come up close to you?
Yes.
She's smiling.
I'm very terrified.
Razzle dazzle, razzle dazzle. That's it.
Why do you want to get rid of Madame Morrible?
She's gorgeous.
No, she isn't.
No, I just, my only theory was just make my way around the board.
When the vote's tied, the strongest link has to cast the deciding vote. And the strongest link was Tracy Turnblad. Tracy, who's
Hello.
in Hairspray.
Yes.
And you play a pleasant, plump teenager.
Yes.
Have you got a fat suit on?
Yes.
Really?
Well,
So in real
Some
life,
parts.
you're the same size as Sandy, are you?
oh, well, I wouldn't quite say that, no.
And tell me about your character.
She is wonderful. She's happy all the time. She sees the good in everyone.
Yes, so very, very, very irritating. And are you versatile?
I'd like to think so.
Good. So you could be Baby.
Oh, I'll give it a go, Anne, you know. I'll
Yes,
give it a go.
but you might squash Johnny, mightn't you?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind. God.
Yeah. Okay, Tracy Turnblad, you've voted for Madame Morrible, but you have a choice now. You can stick with Madame Morrible, or you can move on to Billy Flynn.
I think I'm going to stick with my choice and go with Madame Morrible. I don't think it's right to change. It's only because she got one wrong. She's fabulous. I'm gorgeous.
Madame Morrible,
And I am the weakest link.
you are indeed.
Goodbye. There's no hard feelings to Tracy for voting me off. Of course not. When I see her in the green room later, however, there'll be words.
Round two in the bank, £4,350. We're now taking 10 seconds off your time. We'll start with the strongest link from the last round. That's Tracy Turnblad. Let's play the weakest link. Start the clock. Tracy, in animation, what is the name of the character created by Nick Park who owns a dog called Gromit?
Wallace.
Correct. Mufasa. In theatre, the musical Cabaret is set in and around a club called what? The Kit Kat or the Mars Bar?
The Kit Kat.
Correct, Billy Flynn. In football, sending a player off is affected by showing him a card of which colour?
Red.
Correct, Baby. In world affairs, what is the name of the US politician who in 2009 was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize?
Barack Obama.
Correct, Felicia. In modern ballet, Hannah Basalo starred in the stage adaptation by Matthew Bourne of the Johnny Depp film Edward Who?
Scissorhands.
Correct. Sister Mary Robert. In
Bank.
astronomy, what E is the name of the third planet from the sun?
The Earth.
Correct. Killer Queen. In awards, the rhyming title bestowed annually on one celebrity of each sex considered to have an attractive bottom is Rear of the what?
Yeah.
Correct, Danny and Sandy. At Mazz Murray's wedding in June 2009, Brian May played a version of which Queen song? Love of My Life or Another One Bites the Dust?
Love of My Life.
Correct, Tracy Turnblad. In speech, the name of which edible fruit sounds the same as a word meaning a set of two matching items?
Pear.
Correct. Mufasa. In home entertainment, the 1987 musical that became the first film ever to sell more than 1 million copies on video is entitled Dirty What?
Dancing.
Correct, Billy Flynn. In a thunderstorm, what L is the name for a high-voltage discharge of atmospheric electricity?
Lightning.
Correct, baby. In marketing, the generic term for a bottled drink that combines alcohol with a sweet, carbonated beverage is an alco what?
Pop.
Correct, Felicia. In theatre, Katie Rowley-Jones made her professional stage debut in Whistle Down the Wind, playing a character called what? Spit or Swallow?
Swallow.
Correct, Sister Mary Robert. In the UK, which seaside resort in Lincolnshire is sometimes affectionately referred to as Skeggy?
Skegness.
Correct, Killer Queen. The Australian-born tycoon, whose vast media empire includes several TV stations, national newspapers and a major film studio, is Rupert who?
Everett.
Murdoch. Danny and Sandy, in spelling, what A is the mark of punctuation that was famously misused in the name of Hearsay, the group that featured Noel Sullivan?
Apostrophe.
Correct, Tracy Turnblad. In theatre, which long-running musical that opened in London in 1985 is based on an 1862 novel by Victor Hugo?
Les Miserables.
Correct.
Bank.
Time's up. Your bank was in time, which is just as well. You only put in the kitty £2,250. Who's the Lion King and who's the Lion Bar? Who's the lead role in Chicago and who's the cheese roll in Cheam? Time to vote on the weakest link.
For the second round in a row, Tracy Turnblad is the strongest link. Statistically, the weakest link is Killer Queen. But will the other players realise that?
Voting over, it's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link.
Killer Queen.
Mufasa.
Killer Queen.
Killer Queen.
Killer Queen.
Baby.
Killer Queen.
Killer Queen.
Alicia,
Hello, Anne.
did you decide not to bother to dress up?
I just threw something together, you know.
Lean over your podium.
Put them away.
It might be upsetting Sister Mary Robert.
It may well be.
Tell me about the part you play.